Alright, welcome back to Trails of Cold Steel. So we finished all of the requests we had in our journal, so just take a peek. Yep, so we finished all three. So we've completed them, but I don't understand how we report them, so I'm a little bit confused on that regard. Alright, well, we're gonna head back to Keldic, because I'm assuming that's where we need to go anyway, so. Phew, guess that does it for all the mandatory tasks. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pooped. Same, I don't venture out into the highways very often. The two of you sure seem okay though. Well, my hometown is in the countryside too, so I'm kind of used to this. And with all the training Laura does, I imagine this is probably nothing for her. Indeed, I find this level of exercise to be quite manageable. However... What is it? No, I'm sure it's nothing. I believe we should return to the inn now, should we not? Yeah, let's... I'm guessing Instructor Sarah is still there. We can give our report and also ask her a bit more about the purpose behind these field studies. That would definitely be good to know. She hasn't told us anything about what's happening tomorrow either. Alright, then let's head back to town. That's right, she told us that we only have till the end of tomorrow to finish our tasks, and we already finished them all, so I think we're ahead of the game. I think I see a treasure chest over there. I kind of want to go get it. Oops. Damn it, I always press the wrong button when I'm trying to do like an attack on the field, but...
Here we go!
It's fine. We can actually hit all three.
There!
So we will. We got a 0 arts, so let's hit both of these.
Right!
And we always do our blue lullaby because it's amazing.
Good night! Right!
I guess we'll just kill this wolf.
Hey!
Because that one was asleep anyway, so it doesn't matter. Alright.
That's that. Let's keep moving.
What? Reen's like a little tiny smudge from leveling. Come on, game. I think we have one more mob over here we have to face anyway, so he'll level.
Huh? Is that a treasure chest?
Sure is. I guess we probably could have opened it and avoided this, but...
Here we go!
The three are probably the best we can do.
Go! I'll pick you up!
It's my turn.
It's too bad you suck. Maybe she'll learn some better abilities. She does have healing abilities, so...
Good night!
Of course.
You're asleep, so you will crit. So we'll get a follow-up attack if she doesn't kill it.
Right.
Here we go! That's that. Let's
All right.
keep moving.
Alright, now Reen and Elliot both leveled up. We have a ton of
I
Sepid.
did it! All right!
Could probably unlock some nodes when we go back. If we let
treasure
us.
chest.
I know, that's why we came here. Proxy puppet, so we got an accessory of some sort.
Hey!
Seems like items are pretty plentiful. See if we're going the right way. Yeah. So we'll see if we can stop at the Orbment place, the engineering place. before we go back to the inn. Arms and Orbital Factory, so I'm pretty sure it's here. Alright, see if we can unlock some slots. Well, who do we talk to? Samus, maybe? Yep. Let's see if we can customize a weapon. No, we don't have any... I guess we'll exchange the Sepith mask, because those aren't used for anything, so... just money. Okay. So we can't customize anything. Let's unlock some slots here. Oh, we don't have enough of the other stuff. Okay. We could unlock another one for her. We burned a lot of Sepith though. Let's just leave it at that for now. The heck's a cover? They're really expensive though, so. Okay, in terms of arts here, anything we want? I don't know. No, we'll leave it at that. We'll just leave it alone for now. I mean, we're still really early on in the game. Let's go back to the inn, talk to Sarah. Let me just take a peek at the map, make sure we're not missing anything. Were those people always, like, congregated like that? Let's go... what? Oh, never mind. Disregard. Don't give... crap. That one... the one paid? What's going on? It sounds like something's happening over at the market. There appears to be some manner of dispute occurring. I wonder what's up. Should we go take a look? Yeah, let's go and see. Well, I already saw an indication on the map because I saw a bunch of people gathered around. Like all the little dots. It's like a little smiley face. Or a giant smiley face. Don't give me that crap. This is my spot. I paid for it, so it's mine. I'm the one who paid for this spot. Look, I've even got the permit for it, so stop lying to me and vamoose. May I ask what the problem is? Perhaps we can help in some way. There seems to be some question over which of these two gentlemen gets control of this area to set up his stall. The young merchant over there is local, while the merchant wearing the suit is from the capital. So they're both claiming the same spot? How odd. Permits for the market are issued by the province's ruling lord. Oh, so for Keldic, that would be... This isn't good. We must stop them. Who are you? Unhand me at once. I'm not sure exactly what's going on here, but violence isn't going to solve anything. You both need to calm yourselves. You've been worked into a rage. What are you, high schoolers? This has nothing to do with you meddling kids. We're having a mature discussion here, and I'll thank you not to interfere. Since when has grabbing a person by the neck been considered mature? If you truly intend to have a mature discussion, perhaps you should try acting more like adults. What did you say to me? We're students from Thor's military academy. We're currently visiting this town on a field study. And while we are not yet formal members of the army, I'm afraid we cannot simply walk by and ignore a fight in such a public place. A military academy? So they're a bunch of soldiers in training. What in Adios' name is happening here? Oh, now look what you've done. Oops, Manager Oto. I've been filled in on what happened. I understand both of you have a permit for the same stall. Is that correct? Yeah. And both permits expire at the same time too. What's the meaning of this? I understand your concerns, but fighting over it here is greatly inconveniencing the other customers. I'll be happy to discuss the matter in private, but I'll need to ask you both to put your differences aside until it's been resolved. Oh, okay. I guess. Well, that was a close one. Seems like everything's going to be fine, though. Yeah, I guess he's the guy in charge. I really appreciate the four of you stepping in to help defuse the situation. Though I suppose I should expect no less from the infamous Class 7 I've heard so much about. Oh? How do you know about Class 7? My name is Otto. I am the manager of Kaldik's Grand Market. I have some things to discuss with you. If you'd be so kind as to come along, I'll treat you to some tea. Aha! Well, it looks like they each got their own stall of some sort. So, you were responsible for choosing our assignments? Indeed. Principal Van Dyke is an old friend of mine, you see. He asked me to personally select a few tasks that you might be able to complete. Well, that was nice of him. We appreciate your consideration as well. Oh, it was no trouble at all. Likewise, I'm grateful to you for taking some troublesome tasks off my hands. And I can't thank you enough for your help at the market. If you hadn't been there, I imagine someone would have wound up getting hurt. I'm just glad we got there when we did. So both merchants will be taking turns using the same stall at the front of the market? That's right. Both of their permits are genuine, but their merchandise and temperaments don't lend themselves to sharing a space. Eventually, they agreed to a compromise where they would each make use of the front stall on alternate weeks. The other stall we reserved is near the back of the market, however, so whoever's relegated there will likely see far lower sales numbers. That's better than nothing, I guess, but still really unfortunate. I must admit, I do find this whole matter rather perplexing. To my knowledge, the issue of market permits is the sole responsibility of each province's ruling lord. For mistakes such as this to have been made in the first place raises some rather unpleasant questions. That's true. If it's a lord's duty to control the flow of goods, it's the lord's duty to control the flow of goods. If he can't handle it, the local economy could really suffer. Quite right. Ordinarily, that responsibility would fall upon the Duke's household. The Duke? The Cruzan province is ruled by Duke Alberea, one of the four most powerful nobles in the entire country. But lately, the situation surrounding the Duke's household has been getting a bit complicated. Complicated? A few months ago, he increased the sales tax on our market rather significantly, and with a larger percentage of their profits being taken from them, the merchants have begun to get rather desperate. Fights like the one you saw earlier are becoming more and more commonplace. I see. Sales tax is something which should not be raised without careful consideration. History has shown us how damaging such actions can be. I've never heard of anything like that happening in the capital. Have you tried raising objections to the increase? Of course. I've even gone to Bereahar numerous times to petition the Duke personally. But they always just drive me away at the gate, without listening to a word I have to say. This has been going on for roughly 2 months now. If that's the case, the mix-up with the permits may have been more than just an accident. Are you suggesting they might be getting careless when dealing with the market, or maybe they're deliberately trying to cause problems? I don't think it's a good idea to jump to conclusions, but I will say that before all this began, the soldiers in the guardhouse absolutely would have intervened in a scuffle like that. Oh? Unlike the Imperial Army, a provincial army's main priority is maintaining the status quo throughout their territory. So mediating arguments which threaten the status quo would absolutely fall within their scope of their duties. Correct. It seems that unless we accept this sales tax increase, they intend to turn a blind eye to the market. The commanding officer at the guardhouse has even made comments suggesting as much. That's not right at all. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be talking about matters like this with you. This is strictly an internal affair to be dealt with among us merchants. You have no reason to concern yourselves with it. You need to be focused on your field study. And I'll have a new list of tasks for you tomorrow morning as well. You will? So you were asked to prepare some for each day of our visit then? That's right. I've got a few difficult ones in mind too, but I'm sure you're up for them. Or at least, I hope you are. Don't worry, we are. We'll do our very best to meet your expectations. Okay. So it seems like there's some turmoil going on behind the scenes. This is not a happy-go-lucky town. Let's take a look at our map once we get a chance, which is not going to be right now because it looks like it's loading a scene. That sounds really unfair. Yeah, I agree. Provincial lords have the duty and the right. Provincial lords have the duty and the right to decide upon and collect taxes in the regions they control. And as long as that remains the case, there's not really much the general populace can do to stand against them. I'm reluctant to comment on how others choose to rule their own territories, but harassing one's people like this seems clearly inappropriate. I've heard many rumors about the current head of House Alberea. The current head is Eustace's dad, right? So couldn't we just ask Eustace for some help here? I doubt there's anything he could do. Among the nobility, decisions made by the head of the house are absolute. And since the Albereas represent one of the 4 great houses, that old tradition is absolutely guaranteed to be alive and well. The Emperor himself is probably the only one with more power than the heads of the 4 great houses. Guess that's a no then. I see you're all mulling things over. Excellent, excellent. Instructor Sarah? What brings you here? I figured it was time for me to get going. Group B's not getting anything done as expected, so I'm off to help sort them out. What? You're going to see Group B now? The town of Parma is a considerable distance from here. Now, you let me worry about that. The 4 of you are perfectly capable of looking after yourselves anyway, right? Put your heads together and think, and I'm certain you'll see what you need to do. Adios be with you. I'll be looking forward to your report. I can't believe it. It's as though she knows exactly what's going on. Even though she spent the whole day drinking at the inn, can she read minds or something? I'd suggest we return to our room for the rest of the night in any case. We still have our reports to write, so an early dinner seems wise. Yeah, you're right. I'm so tired. Me too. I feel like I'm going to fall asleep at the dinner table without even making it to my own bed. Well, maybe Elisa can carry you there. Alright, so we've got a... Looks like we just have to go back to the inn. But I wanted to see if we can buy any new weapons, so let's go back to the Orbital Factory, because we didn't talk to the other merchant. Because we have some money now, so I'm kind of curious. Alright, what do you have for sale? So speed goes down well, goes down quite a bit, but okay, we're gonna give you that. I don't like that their speed is going down with these weapons though. That's a significant increase, like that's over 10%. Is it worth? It's worth. His isn't as significant. We're not gonna buy Elliot's. I don't think we can upgrade them though. Yeah, because we don't have enough U material, and I'm not sure how to get more. Do we own this one? Obtain sepiths from attacks and crafts, 30% chance. So we just bought Scepter, which is a new one. So this gives us CP per enemy killed, and this gives us more sepith from attacks and crafts. Who else? What do the other people have equipped? She has Angel, which you automatically recover from. Oh, so that's why she recovered. Okay. So we'll keep that on her, because she's pretty weak. And Cannon is increases potency of healing arts, amount healed. Well, considering I don't care too much about his healing, we'll do that on him. And we'll give him... What is Soul Blur? Nah, we don't care about that ability for now. Okay, we'll do that. For you, let's give you detection, why not? And defense 1. You don't need a healing ability. We'll give you shield. Okay, so I think that's fine for now. We might end up giving that one to Elisa, but we'll see. And what does this one do? Brave. So it gives strength up for the start of the battle. Okay, so we'll leave it at that for now. Looks good. Actually, no. What I was going to do is maybe... You know what? Because what this one gives us is the Golden Sphere ability and the Thelis. I wish there was a way to see what the abilities actually were, but... Let's just give her Cannon, because she is going to be our healer for now. Okay. So we'll take a break here. Next time we'll go back to the inn and see what happens at night. So as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.